Today we're going to be talking about Haunted Mountain Ranch, and we're going to be talking about the Santa Claus theory. That's right. That was a movie. So we're going to be talking about that. My name is Hakeem Brown, and this is Pop City Culture.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother. Welcome to the most listened to international podcast around the world. Hakeem and Reggie Brown are two young African-American boys speaking the truth. This is Pop City Culture.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Reggie Brown, the Pod God. Yeah, that's right. Welcome to Pop City Culture by kids, for kids, where we're going to be talking about a whole lot of stuff today. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about Haunted Mountain Ranch and the Santa Claus theory. Yeah, I've been wanting to talk about this, too. I'm talking about it, after I passed the baton off to my brother from the same mother, Hakeem Brown.
Thank you there, Reggie. So, yeah.
And you're welcome.
I know you're excited to talk about...
yes, I am.
The
Santa Claus theory.
Santa Claus theory.
Yeah.
That's going all over TikTok. And everybody's saying some bizarre things about it, right?
Man, they be saying some real bizarre things.
So,
Yep.
so we're going to be talking about that.
Yep.
And
What else are we going to be talking about?
let me see. What else are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about the haunted places.
Oh.
Haunted places.
Yeah.
Haunted ranches. Haunted, and I know that's going to be really good. So,
Gonna be haunted everything, right?
let's talk about these like haunted ranches.
Okay.
What do you think about ghosts?
I think
Reggie?
I believe in them 100%. I think they're out there in the real. That's what I
Reggie,
think.
have you ever seen a ghost?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so I mean, if anybody's listened to our past podcast, and we have over 100 now, you guys know that we have some shows that deal with ghosts, and Reggie and me, we've actually seen something that could qualify as ghosts. Wouldn't you say, Reggie?
Man, I've seen a whole lot of something. What do you think, man? You're stupid or something, man?
Yeah, I know. So, do ghosts exist? I mean, that's the big question. I mean, I don't think a lot of people know whether or not ghosts exist.
I ain't a lot of people, but I tell you something, I know they exist.
You do, Reggie. How do you know?
Because I've seen them, I told you. You know what I'm saying?
you see. How many you see?
Okay, let me give you a number.
Wait, Reggie.
What?
Don't even say a million.
Okay, a billion.
A billion?
Yeah, a billion.
Oh, man, get out of here, man. Are you serious?
Maybe I'm
Hey,
serious.
Speaking of a billion,
What about it?
that Mega Millions was last night, and I guess that was like $1.2 billion. Did you know that?
Man, I think the whole world knew that,
Dad ended up playing like $40 worth. I couldn't believe it.
Say what?
Yeah, he
What did he do? What did he do? Oh my God! Again, you're
I
yawning.
know, Reggie. I hear it all the time. I'm yawning because I'm up late, and it's hot. The air conditioner's broken today.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
like hot outside, but
It's hot in here too. You know what I'm saying?
wait.
What?
Talk about Dad and those lottery tickets.
Okay, we gotta talk about this. This is funny.
He ended up playing these like $40 worth, and I don't think he got even a number. He was pissed today.
He got nothing. Nothing, man.
I don't know how pissed he was, but he was very pissed.
Real pissed, man.
And it was, I think the person won in like California. Didn't they say something like that?
Well, I know it wasn't over here in Massachusetts because Dad was crying.
Yeah,
Yep.
but wouldn't you love to be one of those people who even get like $1 million?
My goodness, yes, I would. Yeah.
Reggie, what would you do with $1 million?
Buy a bunch of candy bars. That's what I'd buy. Yep.
Reggie, you gotta waste it all on candy. Are you serious?
I'm totally serious, man. Serious. Like I heard
Okay, whatever. Really, Reggie?
Yes, I would. I seriously would.
You know what I would do, Reggie? I would just hold on to it till I'm old enough because I mean, we're like still kids. So I think, if we waited till the future, then we could definitely have some good money there, And it would be awesome if we had like a nice little bank account and we were living off that interest, You wouldn't want to do that.
Man, you sound stupid, man. You need to blow
You're
that
a spender,
money.
huh?
I sure am a spender. Yep,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, so
Buy my luxury.
anyways, that
Lottery,
Mass
man.
Millions lottery thing was really big. I mean,
it was
everybody was playing that.
huge,
People were
man.
going crazy about
Man,
it. But
I couldn't believe it, man.
we're gonna be talking about
Yep.
the haunted ranches.
Yep. Ranches.
Yeah, there's this place called Haunted Mountain Ranch.
Yeah, it's out in California.
And I guess there's a whole lot of things going on there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we were looking on the internet, and it says there's haunted places in Mountain Ranch, California. So
Yeah, that's on the other side of the United States.
Mountain
Ooh, yeah.
Ranch, California seems like it's a hot spot. So let's see here. Do you want to hear one of the stories?
Yes, I do.
Reggie?
I definitely want to hear a story.
Okay, so
Go on.
somebody said in 1901 in the meeting hall, which is now a hardware store, but it's rumored to be haunted by victims of the past cholera epidemic that struck the township many years ago. And employees there report seeing apparitions, hearing voices, and witnessing objects move around without touching them. What do you think about that?
Oh my God, scary. It's scary.
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't know.
goodness.
I don't know if I even want to stay in a place. I mean, if there was a place like that and things are moving around,
Yeah?
I'd be looking for strings. What about you?
I'd be running. I'd be running, man.
Well,
I
Reggie,
wouldn't be there.
you have to prove that there's ghosts there. You know what I'm saying?
They said there was ghosts, so you
Huh?
know there's ghosts, man. You know?
But nobody knows if there's like actual ghosts. Well, I mean,
They do know. They saw them. They've got the stories.
you would probably have to videotape it, right?
Man, of course.
Yeah. So once you videotape it,
Mm-hmm.
then you might have something. I mean, you videotape it, you got it right there.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, you definitely got it. Yeah, man, you got it on tape, on film,
I mean,
man.
there's just like so many haunted places around that they're saying.
Tell me another one.
Let me see.
Okay, go on.
I'm looking here, and this is like.
What is it?
let me see, this one here. Hold on a second.
All right. I want this one to be
this
scary.
is-
I want it to be scary.
Okay, there's a motorcycle company, and they said the store used to belong to a bootmaker.
A bootmaker.
Yeah, a bootmaker, but now produces and sells motorcycle clothing and memorabilia. And employers report feeling the sensation of sudden coldness, and the lights have been known to turn on and off on their own.
Okay, right then and there, it's real. I can
Yeah.
tell. I can tell that's real.
I'm-
That's a real ghost turning them lights on and off.
You know, Reggie, you hear
What?
some of this stuff, but you wonder, maybe that's electrical faulty.
What?
You know, stuff that's like electrical.
You're such a non-believer.
You know, but
Non-believer. Are you kidding me?
know,
No, it's a ghost.
but you're gonna stick by the ghost, right?
Yes, I am going to stick by the ghost.
Well, to me, nothing
Man.
here
What?
in Mountain Ranch, California. These stories, nothing's really sort of convinced me. I mean, that one sounds like it could be just
Man, you're
be
just a hater.
faulty wiring.
Hater. Yep.
Right back at you there, brother. Right back at you. So there's a place.
Okay, I got to hear
Let me
this.
see where this place is.
I gotta hear this.
This place is. hang on
Where
a
is it?
second.
Where is it?
In
Go on.
Mokelumne Hills, California, and that's 10 miles from Mountain Ranch, California. I'm gonna tell you this story. So it says here sightings of George Ledger, who died in 1879, have been reported. He's been seen walking the halls throughout the hotel. People also claim to hear a woman crying, and there have been some sightings of a young girl ghost sitting by the fireplace.
Say it ain't so. Oh my God.
Now, you know, Reggie.
What is it? What is it
Reggie,
now?
listen.
I'm listening.
First of all,
What?
does anybody know who George Ledger is and what he looks like? I mean, is there a picture of him?
Man, they probably had paintings of the guy, man. The guy sounds like he's rich, man.
So, it says he's been seen walking throughout the halls, but
But what now? What?
possibly, but then they say people claim hearing a woman crying.
And it's a ghost, man. It's a ghost,
But-
man.
Reggie,
What?
Come back down to earth here, Reggie. Do you think it could be anybody crying in a room?
No, it's a ghost. Yeah, the ghost crying in a room. What you think,
see
man? What?
Yeah, we had some books on our desk that just fell by themselves.
It was a ghost. It was a ghost. I know it was a ghost.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, Reggie. So
We got him here.
Back down to earth there, Reggie. Earth to Reggie.
Man, why you gotta keep saying that? That ain't
So
no funny,
they
man.
also say there's a girl ghost sitting by a fireplace. Now,
What?
you know, if they got into more detail and said a girl ghost appears out of nowhere sitting by the fireplace, and then when you walk up to her, she looks at you and disappears. That would be a sellable story.
Man, you made that sound even scarier.
But it doesn't get into any details here.
Brother, I don't get you. How much detail do you actually need?
Reggie, I don't want a
Huh?
movie. I just
Man.
want to hear stuff. Hang on.
But what? You know, it seems to me you do anything so you don't have to believe in it. You make every excuse,
So
man. You know?
there's another one in Jackson, California, a national hotel. It's 15 miles from Mountain Ranch. This one here says, although there have been many different ghost stories associated with the hotel, if you wish a haunted room, You should apparently aim for room 45, 47, or 61.
Man, what room was that again?
Okay, that's room 45, 47, or 61. Apparitions, door slamming, lights that flicker on and off, and other evidence of ghostly activities is often claimed to be numerous guests of the hotels.
That's scary.
See, Reggie, this is the thing.
What's the thing?
That could be anybody. Maybe they have the rooms rigged.
Why you're such a
But
hater?
Reggie, I want to hear.
What do you want to hear
I don't
now?
know. I just thought this was going to be, when we were going to do this, we were going to hear about some real kind of horror kind of stories. I don't know.
Man, this is horror stories. You just don't want to believe and open your
I'll read
mind.
the next one to you.
All right, go on.
This one here, this is the Dorrington Hotel. And it says here, believed to be haunted by the ghost of Rebecca Dorrington Gardner, the original mistress of the hotel. People say that she roams the hallways of the hotel, turning lights on and off, opening and closing doors, and moving items. People also believe that there are other ghosts, including the ghosts of children that people claim to hear laughing. Reggie, what say you?
I believe it 100%. Yep, absolutely.
Reggie, I'm going to be honest with you.
What?
I just thought there would be a lot more to this because I'm thinking.
What? What are you thinking?
I don't know. I was just thinking.
Spit it out. What are you thinking?
There was.
What?
I mean.
What? Spit it out.
I just don't get it.
What?
I just thought there was going to be a lot of scarier stuff on here.
Man, you so articulate.
You know what? I'm going to have to cut this short because
Good.
I'm just a.
Go on. I don't know what you're looking for.
Reggie, but
what?
I expected more. You know?
What? Like what? What?
All right, Reggie. Just for you. I will read a few more. Hang on.
Make it a good one.
Second.
Make it a good one.
Let me get back here.
Okay.
Let me get back here so I can appease you. Okay,
Appease
so
yourself.
there's a place called the Sonora Inn in Sonora, California, 19 miles from Mountain Ranch, California. So this one here says, this 1896 hotel is haunted by a ghostly girl who has been since bouncing a ball in various parts of the building. The elevator is also haunted and has been known to move from floor to floor on its own accord.
I don't know if I don't want to stay there.
What do you think about that, Reggie?
I think it is haunted by ghosts, and the little girl is real and bouncing ball. That's what I think.
Yeah, that seems a little.
What?
That seems a little scary. But
It's very scary, man. Very scary.
Like I said, I don't know. Maybe it's me. I just expected. Expected something more.
Man, you expect way too much, man.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what
Yeah.
you're saying. What?
You know, it sounds like my computer
What? What about it?
is trying to overheat here. What's up with that?
So, well, we
Hang on
had
a second.
a problem with the hard
I'm
drive
gonna plug
before.
this charger.
But,
I don't know why it sounds like it's overheating. It's like the fan or something.
I'm thinking maybe it might be like a ghost.
Reggie, it ain't no ghost.
How do you know it ain't no ghost, man? It could be a ghost. But what?
We gotta move on to.
Good.
I know what you wanted. You wanted to talk about the
The Santa Claus.
Santa
conspiracy.
Claus conspiracy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah, I know that's what you wanted.
This is gonna be a good episode.
Yeah. Theory, conspiracy.
Yeah,
But
whatever you want to call
this
it.
here is really, in my opinion, this is really something.
Yeah, it sure is something.
So
We gonna get to it, right?
you know, a lot of people. Hang on a second. Let me get back here.
I mean, you need to be more
'Cause
organized.
I want to make sure we're on the same page.
We definitely gonna be on the same page.
We've all seen the Santa Claus. Well, hopefully
Yep.
we've all seen the movie The Santa Claus about a guy who's called Scott Calvin. You know, SC Scott Calvin, SC Santa Claus, and he's going through a divorce, and the one stuck in the middle is his youngest son, and he loves his son. And then one night on Christmas Eve, Santa Claus goes on the roof. Scott Calvin goes out. Santa Claus falls off the roof. He dies. And Scott Calvin puts the Santa Claus
suit on, right?
suit on
Yeah.
and becomes the new Santa Claus because he, that was one of the clauses. You know, a clause is like an agreement, like a
Like a contract, you know?
like a contract saying if you
Dude, that's
put
what I said.
the Santa Claus suit on, if you put the Santa suit on, you have to become Santa Claus. And that's the Santa Claus, like a play on words.
Like a plan of life, you know?
So, it says, says here,
All right, now listen. Now get to the juicy part.
hang on a second.
All right. Everybody wants to hear what this whole thing is about.
So,
Go on.
as you guys know, there's a whole lot of stuff going on Twitter, and they're saying, what exactly is this? And they're saying Scott Calvin in the Santa Claus was always meant to be Santa Claus.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, according to the theory. Now, listen to this, Reggie. Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah.
Are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
Scott Calvin, who becomes Santa in the movie after the real Santa Claus falls off the roof, was always meant to be Santa Claus.
Oh, no.
So that's almost like one of those
man.
multiverse things, like one of those.
It does.
What is that called?
Multiverse, I know what you mean.
What is that?
Mandela
Like
effect.
a Mandela kind of thing, a Mandela
Dude,
effect.
I said it before you did. Yeah.
Shut up, Reggie. So,
I mean, you know I'm right.
so,
Go on.
so, this is sort of scary because a lot of people believe that, he was supposed to be Santa
The real
always,
Santa. Wow.
no matter what.
That's like fate, man.
So
Yeah. It's like fate's coming in there and making it happen,
yeah, he was always meant to be Santa. This is backed up by the fact that when Scott. Now, listen. Are you listening? Are you listening?
Yes.
Reggie?
Go on.
So when Scott travels back to the North Pole, none of the elves seem surprised to see him. And Bernard, a head elf, is super nonchalant when explaining the rules of the Santa card Scott found in Santa Claus's coat pocket, almost as if they had seen him as Santa before.
Man, I know there's something to that, though. Don't you think, man? That's something,
Yeah, Reggie,
man.
it's almost like a multiverse. What?
Yeah,
Was he always meant to be Santa Claus? Is this what was in the cards?
Yeah, I know it's magic, man.
Yeah,
It's like magic of Christmas.
So, it's almost like a time loop. So Scott will continue becoming Santa Claus in a time loop unless he repairs his relationship with his son.
Man, now wait a minute. Because I'm trying to understand, what exactly does his son have to do with this? Huh?
Yeah, all right. So Reggie, listen to this. This is what they're saying.
What are they saying?
The theory says Father Time bent time in order for Scott to continue to become Santa until he fulfills his destiny, at which point he becomes Santa for good. You see, his destiny, according to the theory, is repairing his relationship with Charlie, his son.
I see.
In the movie, an
get
elf named Judy had been trying to perfect her hot cocoa recipe for years. This is another piece of evidence to suggest that Scott hasn't been able to make things right in his life and remain as Santa, thus repeating the same time loop over.
Man, this is crazy. This is like some Back to the Future kind of stuff going on in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, this really can stir your head around.
And around and around.
I mean, you can sit here and say, well, what's really going on? What's really going on?
You just don't know what's going on.
Was
you
he
know?
Santa? Was he always Santa? What's going on?
Yeah, he was always Santa. I think.
But somebody says watching the Santa Claus, and for the first time Scott shows up at the North Pole, everybody is so excited, like nobody's concerned about old Santa.
Yeah, like some cold elves.
Yeah,
man.
and they probably don't care about old Santa because
he
was Santa.
Yeah,
always.
he was the same person.
He's some kind of time traveling loop, kind of
Mandela
effect, kind of multiverse parallel
Yeah.
world.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You're right.
But wait, the theory explains it only when Scott truly repairs his relationship with his son Charlie and accepts that he is Santa Claus, that the changing process begins within him. He's then on the right path of remaining Santa Claus, whereas he hadn't been able to do so before. It's at this point Scott is Santa and the time loop ends.
Oh my God, that's some serious thinking
Yeah.
there, man. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Man,
So
I can't believe they made that.
So I mean, this is like that crazy theory you keep hearing about all over the internet.
yeah.
So tell me, Reggie, do you think he was always meant to be? I mean, I really want to know what you think.
I think he was always meant to be Santa Claus.
Yeah, well, a lot of
You know?
people have to agree that this dude, he was always meant to be Santa Claus, and this is a time loop thing he's stuck in, and nobody really, this just like throws your head around.
Man, this spins you around and around and around.
Yeah.
And around and again. You
What
know what I'm
do you
saying?
think about the elves? I mean, when you hear about elves, Santa Claus's elves, they seem to.
What?
Okay, now listen to this.
All right, I'm listening.
Listen to this.
Sounds like you have something to say.
The elves work for Santa, right?
Yep.
But they don't get paid.
Oh no, that was like
No,
cheap
they
labor.
don't get paid. They work long hours. They work all year long, and they get one day off.
Oh my goodness! Well,
And they're happy doing their work.
I know you're headed.
I don't know. You know, I'm almost thinking,
What?
you know, maybe if the elves got paid or something, it wouldn't sound so much like, what, Reggie?
Slave labor.
Yeah, I'm saying it. I mean, that's what it sort of sounds like.
It does.
You know,
it does.
And, you know, if you hear the story of Santa Claus, he like he breaks into people's houses, you know. People are willing to leave their doors unlocked.
Not in my neighborhood.
and keep their chimneys open.
We ain't got no chimney.
And instead of taking stuff, he leaves stuff. Where do these elves get these toys anyways? What about that theory?
Merchandise is probably stealing somewhere. Yeah.
All right. And enough of that. Enough of playing around here.
All right, go on.
Do you know what time it is, Reggie?
Yes, I know what time it is.
Do you know what time it is?
Yes, I do. It is time for the words of wisdom. Take it away, my brother.
There seems to be many haunted places in the world, but I'm talking about the haunted places here in the United States of America. For a long time, ghosts, goblins, monsters have been part of American folklore. It is something that definitely is part of our American culture, heritage, as well as our history. But is there any truth to all of the folklore, to the monsters, to the ghosts, to the haunted places that we hear about? Well, we have stories to confirm it, and we have people who are non-believers who deny it. I guess we will never truly know in our heart, soul, and mind whether or not this is true. But one thing we do know is that these stories will not end here. These stories that touch on the imagination, these stories that touch on the fears of human beings will go on now and forever. And do you know why?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell us.
Because as long as there is fear in the world, there will always be haunted places and horror stories. Now listen, when it comes to Santa Claus, I'm not sure what to say. Was Calvin always meant to be Santa Claus in this multiverse or another? I guess that's something to wrap your little heads around. And wrap your heads around you will. We'll just have to celebrate whatever holiday we celebrate, whether it's Christmas or not. And we'll have to determine on our own if Calvin Scott was truly meant to be Santa Claus or if he just got the luck of the draw. It's something to think about. And those are my words of wisdom.
Thank you for those words of wisdom, my brother. That was awesome. But, you know, I got my own theory about Santa Claus, and it's the TikTok one. So I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree. But until then, I'm going to pass the baton off to you so you can take us out.
Thank you for joining us here on Pop City Culture, everybody. And thank you for making us one of the most listened to podcasts around the world. Remember, guys, our success is your success. You can download our past podcasts and enjoy them any time of the day, morning, noon, or night.
You can also listen to us on YouTube, people. Yeah, we downloaded everything.
Yeah, we did. So I'll see you next time here on Pop City Culture, where we give you 3 cups of sunshine and what, Reggie?
A pinch of attitude.
And as always, be kind and affectionate to one another. Remember whose you are. Peace.
Yo, everybody, I'm going to tell you something. The Haunted Ranch thing, I believe all those stories. Now, my brother's just a hater. He's a non-believer. So I'm going to start, instead of calling him, you know, Hakeem, I'm going to call him Hakeem the non-believer. Anyways, everybody, a great show. I'll see you later here on Pop City Culture. Peace, everybody. Peace.